time limit. There's no debate or question and answer. Of course, there's no personal attacks. However, we'll notify you that during the week, if you have questions or comments, the office is generally open from 8:30 to 4:30 every day, Monday through Friday. Also, we have a comment and question form on the table back there. If something comes up during the meeting and you want to ask a question or make a comment about a certain issue, you can do that and turn it into the township manager. And also, usually following the meetings, the township manager sticks around for a few minutes, answer questions and take your comments, and also other board members generally stick around too. So we really have a lot of opportunity to approach the folks and make some, ask some questions, make some comments, okay? Public comment time. The Township Board of Supervisors allocates a period of time during this item for those individuals who would like the opportunity to address the Board of Supervisors on any matter. Each person addressing the Board of Supervisors is asked to limit their comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. I believe we have somebody signed up for.
Yes, we have two. First person, Mr. Henry Verdine.
Well, I can start speaking. My name's Henry Verdine. I live at 559 Baker Station Road, Washington, PA 15301. I'm coming down here. Paul Murphy is running the whole road out there. I can't have no peace to live in my own house, and I'm tired of it. Harassment, making noise all day and night, running up and stopping in front of my house and revving up his truck. Noise constantly. He thinks he owns everything. That used to be residential and agricultural and commercial where he's at up there. But I'd like to know where all these building permits coming from the pole buildings and just to build onto his building. But I'm tired of harassment. I want to live in my house in peace. I don't bother anybody out there unless they ask for it. But I just had chemo there, excuse me. I just haven't talked to, but I talked to you and the police won't do nothing about the matter. I want that Paul Murphy put in his place. I'm tired of it. It's a game. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I know you don't like it because you're right behind me. But it's the point. I can't have no peace in my house. And I'm trying to fight cancer, and I don't feel like. And I want to know all these permits coming from for these tin cans. Like he added to the back of his building up there on 40. That used to be old gas property. That was residential. Just like that McCann's property where he has his farming business at. Them buildings should have never been up there. That's agricultural. That's not residential. I don't know how he got his house cut. That's agricultural. Mrs. McCann told me there would never be a house up there. But there's pole building in his house. But I'm tired of that. The police won't do nothing for me. I called the chief. He never did, even called me back. I'm tired of one even hung up on me when I called down there. And I called him back and asked him why he hung up on me. I wasn't mean or anything. I want the harassment to stop, you know? But I don't know what to do. But come down here, and I didn't feel like coming down here.
Good job to keep that.
Well,
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your information.
Yes, we have one more, Mary Stein or Stan? Stan?
Board very much for letting me speak here. I'm Leonard Stan. I live on Preston Road. I want to address just two things, if we could have a look at it. It's the stop sign at Humbert Lane and Main Street. I've addressed this one time before, and after they did the gas lines up there, the stop sign is not facing Humbert Lane. And I was wondering if they could put a warning sign back a little further at that stop sign. I've almost got hit twice down there already in like the last 3
Where
months.
are you, do you have those down, Jeff, what the streets are?
Humbert Lane and Main Street?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted them to address that, because there is an incident with people going through it, and most of them are from out of town. They come down here so far down, and they don't see the sign, and when, the soda company did the gas lines, they made that sign twisted a little bit further. I want to press that. And one other thing, there's numerous abandoned cars and trucks in the South Bank that I think needs to be addressed, and they've been sitting there for like 2 or 3 years and buying people's houses.
Excuse me, we have some, where are they? Where are these locations?
One's down on Darden Avenue,
Which one?
Darden Avenue,
Okay,
one's on Main Street. Those are the two I know of. that I read off the bat.
okay, thank you.
Okay? I
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Thanks.
Mhm. Anyone else? Mr. Ziegler?
No, that's it.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask one question?
Go ahead.
How will I find out what goes on about being harassed?
Township manager will give you a call back, okay? Our township manager. Understand? That's what we do.
It took him 3 weeks to come.
Well, he'll call you back
First
soon.
time.
this time. Okay, you have his name and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, let's move on then, please.
Did somebody else have something they wanted to?
Somebody else have something to say? Okay, thank you. All right, number 4, let's move on to meeting minutes. I need a motion to approve the meeting minutes for the Board of Supervisors dated February 27th, 2024.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Gregor. Any discussion on this? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Number 5, financial business. I need a motion to approve of the payroll for the periods February 4th, 2024 through February 17th, 2024, and February 18th, 2024 through March 2nd, 2024. And bills for the period February 24th, 24 through March 22nd, 2024. I need a motion, please.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Bull. Second? Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Any discussion on this matter? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Mr. Ziegler, any announcements? You want to announce the days off or anything about Easter?
You want to do that now or during the manager's report?
Do it right now.
Okay, yeah, so the township office is closed on Good Friday. I don't know what the date on that is. I have to look that up, but we're closed on Good Friday and we're also closed in April for the primary election day. This office is used for that. So
It's April 23rd, right?
April 23rd.
And today's Friday's date is what, March 29th? Is it 29th on Friday? Okay, that's the date. Okay. Is that it? Mr. Ziegler?
That's it for now.
Thank you very much. Okay, number 7, township reports and presentations. A, municipal separate storm sewer system, MS4 report. The Board of Supervisors allocates a period of time during this item for comments regarding the topic of stormwater. Each person addressing the Board of Supervisors is asked to limit their comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. Do we have anyone who would like to speak to that issue this evening?
Jordan? is that it?
Nobody on? Oh, I don't know about that. Anybody on there?
3 people,
They don't want to talk?
not that they've indicated.
Okay, thank you. Letter B, Township Manager. Mr. Ziegler?
Yeah, so just a couple things this evening. I wanted to let everybody know that we did have the Parks and Rec did have their Easter egg hunt this past Saturday, March 23rd at the Pancake Fire Station. It was a big success. They had a good turnout considering that it was 34 degrees out and the weather was drizzly. They still had 50 kids show up for that. They met the Easter Bunny and did a touch of truck with the fire stations. Everyone had a good time.
So I think we'll have a turnout. How many kids?
50 kids.
50 kids, you said. So thank you very much. That's a good turnout.
So word's going to get around, and next year, if the weather's good, be prepared. I would think there'll be a lot more kids. I also wanted to mention, Parks and Rec's been busy, and you'll see on the agenda we're appointing 2 more people to the commission, but they're busy. They have a bus trip coming up to Phipps Conservatory. That's on April 6th. It's sold out. 30 people were signed up for that and are going to attend. Also, there's a Kennywood Day for South Strabane Township in the mix. It's scheduled for Sunday, June 30th. There'll be a sign at the park that says South Strabane Day, but you get discounted tickets, and actually you can go anytime during the season. You don't have to just go on that day, but if you want to go that day and show your South Strabane pride, you could do that. But the tickets will be $32 each, and they'll be on sale here at the township office sometime in April. A couple other things that they're working on is movie nights and yoga in the park. Sound like pretty good things. So stay tuned for more details. And regarding the more details, we're working on getting a Facebook page together for Parks and Recreation, so people can, check in there and see what's going on and get a firsthand rundown on how things went. So that'd be a good thing to subscribe to if you're a Facebook user. And then I also wanted to provide my development update. So the Tidal Wave Car Wash is now open. The work's complete and they are open for business. Dick's Sporting Goods, the grading work's taking place. Building permit's been issued. Work should be starting on that pretty soon. Starbucks, plans are still on review for that. Victoria's Secret, the plans have been approved at this point, and they picked up their building permits, so work should begin on that reasonably soon as well. The West Penn Power Maintenance Garage at 365 Washington Road, construction is underway on that. And then Tropical Smoothie, I mentioned that a couple of months ago, but now construction is underway on that, framing and mechanical. That's what they're working on now. There's no opening date planned, but it should be a couple of months and we can all get Tropical Smoothies.
And Mr. Zinn, would you locate the Victoria's Secret for them, and also what smoothies going into?
Yeah, Victoria's Secret's going up in the Tanger outlets. And Tropical Smoothie is going in the, this is not Mr. Jones, Donut Connection. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Dunkin'.
Not Dunkin'
Donut
Donuts. Yeah.
Mr. Jones.
Yep.
Yeah. Good, thank you very much. Secretary Treasurer, you submitted a report?
It's here for your consideration.
Okay, thank you very much. Township Solicitor, Mr. Maple, anything?
Been involved with some myriad of different issues, some dealing with development, some dealing with some land issues, but that's been about it.
Okay, Mr. Maple. Township Engineer, Rob?
Yeah, couple quick updates. On the MS4 side, we did actually determine that an LSA award that was made to the township several years ago was still available. We're proceeding with some planning to try to get that money spent here, hopefully by the end of this year. Started working through stormwater inspections with the Public Works Department, continuing to go through that process. And hopefully hoping to kind of regroup with those guys and kind of develop a punch list, start addressing some of the deficiencies we noted in the first round. The Station 44-188 improvement project, CDBG is going to take the lead on that. We're going to provide some technical background to them, and they're going to handle that as far as handling the bidding and completion of that project. And then I think that's just about it for this month. There's still no activity really on Burkett Manor as far as anything happening with phase 2.
Where are they? What stage are they in?
Burkett?
What stage are they in?
They're through
I
phase
see those
1.
two big buildings up there, and I see the model down there.
They're
They also
building
models up there, what are they?
Yeah, they're building models. So they did a model home. The first one on the right is a model home. And they're starting their townhome models on the off the left side there.
Okay.
I don't know how many building permits they have. It's like,
So 10 total, the model home, and then 9 multi-units. They've applied for several more. They're under review.
So, and I'm not sure where we just stand. I know they're still working on a handful of items to get get their final approval.
Approvals pending the final documents.
That's all I have. Unless there's any
Okay, thank you very much.
questions.
I appreciate it. Pass over on right unfinished business to new business. Letter A, motion to accept the resignation of Tom Hitsey from the Park and Recreation Commission for health reasons. Need a motion, please.
I'll make that motion with the caveat that I hope he gets better. I like he did 2 months and he was a pretty good guy for the 2 months I got.
Okay, Mr. Regular, thank you for a second. Any further discussion on the comments? All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Motion to appoint Dale Flowers to fill the unexpired 5-year term on the Township Parks and Recreation Commission.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Need a
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Bull. Any discussion on this? Okay, all those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Put me down, Mr. Ziegler, for abstain.
Okay.
Abstain from this. Okay, letter C, motion to appoint Chelsea Gold to a 4-year term on the Park and Recreation Commission. Motion, please.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Need a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Bull. Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye. You might
Opposed?
want to have them both stand up or both here, just so people see. them. There's
Chelsea, nice to meet you. Okay, let's vote now. All those in favor of the motion to appoint Chelsea Gold, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Letter D, motion to affirm the vote to execute the CW Right Site Access Agreement. Would you please give a description of that, Mr. Ziegler?
Yes. Yeah, so the company CW Right has requested to utilize township property located at 253 Zediker Station Road to park and store 3 trucks and some material associated with some work that they're doing in 84 PA. They've done this or requested and been granted this by the township on previous occasions. There's a formal agreement that's been prepared and reviewed by the solicitor, and CW Right, if this agreement is passed, we'll pay the township $800 a month, or for this 2-month period, which covers the term of the agreement, $1,600.
Did it?
That's it.
Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Thanks, Mr. Bull. Need a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Grego. Any further discussion on the issue? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Letter E, motion to adopt a policy covering the reimbursement of supervisor expenses at the annual PSATS conference. Need a motion to approve. Motion. Thank you, Mr. Grego.
Second.
Okay, Mr. Bull, thank you. Any discussion on that?
Yeah, I know, I like the policy. I don't like that now we're paying their salary to go up there. I like having a policy so it's spelled out.
I'd like to get a read from each of the board members on that. Are you in agreement with that particular item? What's it, number 4? Number 4 on the thing. You take a look at it. Are you in agreement with the page? We have one,
It's for wage reimbursement.
yeah, we have our delegate is George Rowan this year. He has a job. And we pay all his expenses, I mean, hotel, travel, all that stuff, food. And, but there's one item in there that, he would also like being raised for wages he's gonna lose when he leaves his job for those 3-4 days. That's the issue, so folks, you understand what we're talking about. So, can each of the board members, we could do it by vote, or you want to make a
Well,
comment on it?
who went last year?
I did in Bracken.
Okay. Russ, when you went, were you paid for your time?
I went as the roadmaster and
Okay.
I got paid for the 5 working days. But there was only 2, Saturday and Sunday.
No, I'm supposed to be retired. I don't get paid.
Yeah.
Are you retired or you get paid?
I've paid for the hotel, I pay for my food, I pay for my travel.
That
I pay
wasn't
for
the
the
question.
tolls,
You
so
retired and you still work?
that doesn't matter. The point is, do you want to pay this guy or not?
You want to reimburse
I
wages?
don't, I never got reimbursed. I did just retire.
All right.
But for the other 3 years when I did work, I never got reimbursed.
It's from the state that we do that. Is that not correct, Jeff?
The state says you're allowed to do it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do it.
I think you reimbursed him for the Monday through Friday days of the schedule, but I believe that you need a list of the classes that he's going to take. Because when I went, I had a full day. I mean, from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock. I took whatever classes were available that had to do with roads, MS4. There's a lot of good classes you can take. Just having document the days Monday through Friday, or Monday through Wednesday, whatever they are. that he took these classes and reimbursed him for his time?
Mr. Gray, I agree with that. Ordinarily, the delegate, when we appoint a delegate, when they attend these things, they come back and present a report to us, a full written report. And we generally ask the delegate to let the residents know when he get up there. So I agree with that. He does a full report, attends the classes. And it's a matter of us, do we want to pay for the reimbursement, but George is still working.
Yeah, if he's going to classes Monday through Friday, and he's losing income in his house, and he's educating himself on board-related classes, yeah, I think he should be reimbursed for his time.
So would that be full reimbursement?
Is that making sense?
And frankly, I've seen it done in other townships. They do pay the person that they go.
They had wages,
Yeah.
lost wages.
We set an amount, what was it?
So we set a cap in here,
Yeah.
$150.
We kept a lot of things,
But
food and.
if there is activities going on Saturday and Sunday, no. If there's activities and classes going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yes. Your regular work days when it comes to.
Yeah.
He should be reimbursed for the money he lost that he
Right.
wasn't working. I mean, that's unfair.
Right, that's right, yeah.
But the thing is,
But you capped it, we go, how many years now South Domain's been here? We've never had a policy because we don't like George.
No,
Now we have to have a policy.
Who said
I just don't understand it.
nobody said we don't want to work. He asked if we could do it.
He asked for it, then it was come up with all the rest of this stuff.
But
just
we've
like
never
the
had a
food.
policy in years past. Were you reimbursed for your room and board? Was Bracken last year?
Don't know.
Were you,
Yeah.
Russ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, just on the subject of the wage reimbursement, the second class township code does say that you have to have a policy in place for the wage reimbursement.
and that's what we're voting on right here, right?
The other items, you don't necessarily need a policy. I think it's good practice, but you actually do have to have one by Act 9 of 2002. If you're going to reimburse
Concerning wages.
wages, yes.
So we've gone 22 years without a policy.
What Jeff just said is that the code requires that you reimburse the wages in the situation.
But we need a policy if we're going to do that. That's why we're
Right,
doing
that's
it.
why we're doing it, so he can get
But
reimbursed.
are the wages capped in the state code? I didn't read this. You did include that. I didn't.
No, the wages aren't capped. It just says that in order to reimburse full or partial lost wages, you have to have a policy.
Okay. I think that somebody misses a day's work, he should be reimbursed for his take home pay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we beat that around a little bit. Did we I already asked for a motion.
Yes.
Who seconded? Okay, thank you. Now, we're calling a question, now we're gonna vote on it, okay? All those in favor of the policy as is, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed?
No.
I'm gonna vote no also. So, where are we with this?
2-2, it doesn't pass.
Unpassed, motion fails. Okay, let's
But
move on.
the state requires you to have a
No
policy.
further comment, so. Okay, F, motion to approve the installation of a donated batting cage at Community Park. Need a motion, please.
I'll make a motion.
Second,
I'll second.
Mr. Ziegler, would you describe that situation there?
Yes. What you have here is an individual offering to donate a 20 by 60 batting cage in good working condition for use at Community Park. If you were to buy this batting cage new, it would cost around $6,000. The donation was discussed at the most recent Parks and Recreation Committee meeting on March 19th. They were so very pleased to hear about the donation and recommending to the Board of Supervisors that it be gratefully accepted. The batting cage would be installed in the left field, outfield of the ball field at Community Park. The township would have some installation costs. We would buy some 2x6s to frame the 20 by 60 border filled with 1A aggregate stone, and approximately 4 bags of concrete would be involved. Total material cost would be around $1,000.
Thank you, Mr. Ziegler. All those in favor, any further discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Letter G, motion to cancel or postpone the Board of Supervisors regular meeting on April 23rd, and reschedule meeting for April 30th, 2024, at 6:00 p.m. The reason for that is, folks, is that April 23rd, the election day, we have a precinct located in the building here. So we had and we can't go the week before because some of our folks are going to the PSAP conference, state conference, so we moved to April 30th. Need a motion to approve. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Need a second, please.
Second.
Thanks, Mr. Greg. Any further discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion to adjourn. Need a second, please.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor, indicate by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Okay, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice holiday. See you next month.